All right, hello everybody, and welcome to Newburyport High School as we get you ready for girls high school basketball. My name is Drew Moholland, alongside my partner, the former head coach of Newburyport boys basketball and St. John's Prep, Dave Clay, in the house. How are you, Dave?
Great. How are you, Drew?
Good to see you again, Coach. This will be exciting. Our crew today, we got Maeve Power in the house, Sarah Hayden, the boss, Tom Goodwin's doing the camera for NCM Hub. We appreciate having you here. It is the Newburyport Clippers hosting the always perennial powerhouses, the Pentucket Panthers. We get ready for tip here. Coach, I know you've had a little chance to see at least Newburyport here once, right? Your early thoughts here on this team this season?
So this is my first time watching Newburyport, although I do know the girls. This is my I watched Pentucket play North Reading.
Oh, okay.
And it went into double overtime.
Oh, all right. Yeah, Pentucket, one of those programs, right? They're always solid as can be.
I think throughout the state they're expected to play the final game.
So a good clash here on a Friday night before Christmas. In Newburyport, we are underway. Pentucket wins the tip. Belacqua and Gagnon drives left side into the paint, leaves it. We're going to have a foul on the floor here. That's captain. Actually, all five of these starters for Pentucket are captains here on this Panthers squad. Chloe Dancewitz fouled there underneath. On the floor, going to be an inbound from underneath the Clippers hoop. First possession of the ball game here. Ooh, Pentucket struggling to inbound this ball. Newburyport, a kneel steal. We're going to have a jump ball right off the inbound underneath the Pentucket, as Pentucket was trying to get a quick inbound play here. They almost had a 5-second call. Newburyport able to get the jump ball, and it'll be Newburyport's possession.
Looks like we have Pentucket in a three-quarter court 2-1-2. So I'd expect a trap right around half court.
And Pentucket wearing their away green. Newburyport, of course, in their home whites. With it for the Clippers is Brooke Lawton. See her bringing the ball up most of the night here tonight. Dishes it off to Clara Thompson. Swings it to Bailey, Ava Bailey. Good ball movement here from the Clippers. They get it down low, but we're going to have another jump ball as Clara Thompson got tied up down low for Newburyport. Good work by Belacqua there of Pentucket to get the tie up, and now this one's going to go to Pentucket. Looks like it could be a little scrappy defensive game here. Both teams getting after it early on these first couple possessions. Pentucket ball now. Crow swings it to Belacqua. Belacqua working there on Lawton. Belacqua right side, tries to kiss it off the backboard long. Offensive rebound, Pentucket. Good work there by Walsh. Walsh is called for a travel, though. Good trap there. Newburyport got a double team and forced Walsh to pick up the dribble, forcing the travel. Newburyport ball. Still looking for our first points of the game here. First minute gone by from Newburyport High School. Again, Drew Moholland alongside my partner Dave Clay for the night here. You always told me this is a big home court advantage playing in this particular gym.
Yes, the court is not square to the building, so it's at an angle. So it looks like as if the hoop is fading away from you.
Tough shooting gym.
It is.
Never bothered you, though.
No.
Newburyport with a turnover, so a little bit of sloppy offense here for both teams here in the early possession. Still looking for our first points. Also, both teams really getting after it, though, defensively. Pentucket ball. Bringing it up for the Panthers is Ali Gagnon. Gagnon across the divisional line. Swings it to Belacqua. Belacqua with the head up, gets a pick, rolls left. Gets it to Dancewitz. Dancewitz, kick out, 3-ball, long from Crow. Loose rebound picked up there by Newburyport. Alex Yavaro. And we're going to have another jump ball here. Yavaro got tied up after that rebound. Quick jump ball there, and now it's going to go right back to Pentucket. Have you ever seen 4 jump balls in the first 90 seconds?
Pentucket is getting their hands, trying to rip it out of their hands right now. Anytime they expose that ball, they're looking to take it.
And now Pentucket going full court pressure here. Newburyport tries to spread the floor in the inbound. Tough pass. Newburyport almost turns it over. Good play there by Yavaro to save the possession. Yavaro again saves the possession as Newburyport has all they can do to get it across the divisional line. Pull-up jumper. It's a 2-ball short from Brooke Lawton. Lawton taking that shot early in the shot clock there. You think that's a game plan of Newburyport here? Maybe trying to get some early offense and not let this Pentucket defense set up?
It could be. I also think that Pentucket, the way they're playing and at the pace they're playing, they're trying to speed the game up, and they're, forcing Newburyport to take some early shots.
Just roster-wise, too. You look at the benches. Pentucket, just numbers-wise, is deeper.
They are. They are.
Pentucket ball here again. Looking for our first points of the game. 2 minutes gone by now. Ball thrown in. Newburyport almost forced a turnover. We're going to have a ball out of bounds. Going to be Newburyport's ball. Pentucket coaching staff over there yelling at their girls to calm down, settle down here. Both teams a little edgy out of the gate. Must be all that holiday shopping, Coach.
Yes.
Bringing the ball up for Newburyport. Kelsey Hicks. And that pass goes out of bounds, but it was deflected. It's going to stay Newburyport basketball here.
Hicks has given up a size advantage to Ava Bailey, but she's a tough little defender right there.
And Newburyport turns it over up the inbound. So Clara Thompson and Ava Bailey, they were both chasing after that ball right into the Pentucket bench there. So some rough spacing by Newburyport. They turned the ball over, and now it's Pentucket ball. Bringing it up is Allie Gagnon for Pentucket. Quick move to the right, drives the paint, gets blocked. Going to have a foul called on Newburyport here. That's going to be a shooting foul as Gagnon brought that ball up and took it all the way to the hole. One person offense there. Gagnon to the free throw line for 2 shots here as we look to break a scoreless first 2.5 minutes. And 1-0 Pentucket on the free throw by Allie Gagnon. Newburyport goes to their bench for the first time tonight. Tabor comes in wearing number 12 for Newburyport. Second free throw is good from Gagnon. Gagnon wearing 21 for Pentucket. See her bring the ball up most of the night, you would think. Newburyport ball now. Good job breaking the press, driving the lane off a good pass. And Newburyport with their first 2 of the night as number 10, Morgan Ruba, puts it in. Good job by Ruba catching that pass after Newburyport broke the press, and then good aggressiveness, drives it into the lane and gets Newburyport on the board. All square, 2-2. Oh, good hands. Newburyport forces the turnover. Ava Bailey knocked that ball free. Morgan Ruba brings it across the divisional line. Ruba, spin move, pretty move, finds the open Tabor. Tabor looking to drive the lane and gets fouled. Gotta like that from Newburyport here the last 2 trips. Really driving that paint hard. Get rewarded with a layup on the last possession, and now Tabor, Clara Tabor, gonna go to the line for 2, looking to put Newburyport on top here with 2 free throws in a 2-2 game. First free throw is good.
I gotta say, I like the adjustment of putting Ava Bailey at the point where she can see over the press. In the last possession, she did a great job of just picking it apart.
Second free throw short. Newburyport has a 3-2 lead as Pentucket's Gagnon brings the ball up quickly. Gagnon always looking to drive. Wow, just like that. Another 2 for Gagnon. Newburyport's going to have to get in front of her. She gets a full head of steam. She is trouble. Newburyport basketball now trailing 4-3. 4.5 to go first quarter.
Christina Cornell in the game. Looking to go baseline.
Clippers turn that ball over in the corner. Actually, it's going to stay Newburyport ball there. Pentucket coaching staff not thrilled with that. 4:38 to go first quarter. Newburyport ball. Ball thrown to nobody in the middle of the paint there. A little miscommunication on the Newburyport side. Body's tumbling. We're going to have another jump ball. And it is going to be Pentucket's ball this time as we just keep going back and forth on the arrow here. They told me the possession arrow was going to be an easy job tonight, the scorer's table saying. Newburyport forces a turnover.
Great steal by Ava Bailey.
Bailey in the corner, found an open shooter, does not go. Rebound comes down to Pentucket, looking to drive quickly. Gagnon again drives the lane, that time blocked. Good play by Clara Thompson. Get a hand on that. Pentucket's offense, at least off the rebounds, is get it to their guard, Gagnon, and let her go.
We have, for Newburyport, we have sophomore Mackenzie Burns in for Morgan Ruba.
Burns checking in.
Burns is a sophomore transfer from Triton Regional High School.
Oh, all right. Jumper good. Pentucket with a good play right off the inbound there to go up 6-3. You can tell both teams here are starting to get a little bit comfortable after that kind of helter-skelter first 2 minutes. Newburyport ball now trailing 6-3. Ball thrown down low, and Newburyport's going to get to the free throw line again. Clara Thompson caught that ball, went right up with it, and got fouled. I think that was Ava Bailey again there, making that feed down low.
Was.
Very active here early in this one. Christina Corneau also out there for Newburyport. Clippers going to their bench maybe a little bit earlier than they tend to in this one. First free throw, no good from Clara Thompson. 3:54 to go, first quarter, 6-3, Pentucket the lead. Second free throw to come here from Thompson, looking to chip away at that. And back rim, no good. So points left on the table there. Pentucket gets the rebound. Find their guard, and here comes Gagnon quickly across half court for Pentucket. Swings it to Belacqua. Belacqua left hand, kicks it to Dancewitz. Dancewitz drives the paint, kicks it outside. Gagnon, free ball, long. Takes a weird bounce off the backboard and comes free to Pentucket. Shot clock should not have reset and did not, but Newburyport bails them out with a foul there. Ava Bailey getting a little too aggressive on Dancewitz. It's going to be Pentucket side out here. With a 6-3 lead and 3.5 to go first quarter.
We have Brooke Lawton back in the game and Al Ybarro.
I don't do all these games, Coach. We got the 3 officials tonight. Is that, we used to having 2 or? That's new, okay.
That's new this year. The Merrimack Valley Conference has been doing it for a number of years.
Okay.
And I think with a lot of the officials getting older in age and not a lot of newcomers coming in, they can use the help.
No longer a referee shortage, I take it then.
No.
That was an issue for a while, wasn't it? They were struggling to find refs nationwide, I think.
It still is, and I think they're always looking for more.
Yeah.
But the state tournament games are played with 3 officials, so I think it's a good preparation for that.
Yeah.
The game's called differently.
Coach Clay, just so all of you know, never had an issue with any officiating ever. Pentucket misses the 3.
Not in my life.
Pentucket gets the offensive rebound. Clippers going to short things up on the glass here. This has been a long possession for Pentucket. Driving baseline. Gabardi there for Pentucket. Kicks it to Crow. Crow's runner does not go. Rebound pulled down by Ruba. Back in the game for Newburyport. Gets it quickly ahead to Brooke Lawton. A little bit out of control there, and Lawton's layup was well wide. One thing I'm noticing here, Coach, is Pentucket travels well. They got quite a fan base here on the road for this one.
They really do. You got Chiara Mastrangelo in the game now.
Pentucket ball here. That score remains 6-3, 2:40 to go, and what has turned into a bit of a defensive battle here in the first quarter, Newburyport and Pentucket. Belacqua, ball swung in the corner, 3 ball here is long from Thompson of Pentucket. Loose ball to center court off the long rebound. Newburyport a little careless with that ball. There's a turnover. Back the other way comes Pentucket. Lexi Thompson, and Thompson is fouled by Corneau there. Corneau rolls her eyes. Did not like that call very much, and that's going to put Pentucket in the bonus here. Quick 5 fouls with 2:16 to play in the first quarter. You always hate that foul from outside the 3-point line, don't you? And
you do.
when the other team's in the bonus.
Yep.
First free throw, no good.
And the way the game's being played right now, where it's fast and physical, I mean, it could be at the line for a while now.
Yeah. Second free throw here is up and good by Lexi Thompson. 7-3, the Pentucket lead here. 2:15 to go. Let's see if Newburyport can close out the quarter strong here. Ruba brings this ball up across the divisional line. Some rough spacing there from Newburyport, but they're bailed out as Yavaro makes a tough catch. Yavaro tries to throw it back. Out, but we have a call here. 3 seconds, I believe.
Got Ava Bailey back in the game.
Ava Bailey checking in, yeah. Pentucket ball on the turnover there. Balakwa there with some handles.
Yeah.
Bringing the ball across the divisional line.
Yeah, I gotta give credit to Brooke Lawton. She is keeping up with that girl.
Yeah, it's a little pesky defender.
She really is.
Miss there. Newburyport comes away with a rebound. $1:40 to go first quarter. Clippers trailing Pentucket 7-3. Down low, Lawton kicks it to Bailey. Bailey drives baseline. Yep, he's going to get a push there. Good job by Bailey finding that space on the baseline and was nudged out of bounds. Good job by the baseline official making the call. That is the, well, not in the bonus yet for Newburyport. Third foul on Pentucket. Ava Bailey going to inbound this ball here with 1.5 minutes to go first quarter. Clara Thompson trying to spin free. She does. Gives it right back to Bailey. Bailey looking to drive the paint, that left hand to the free throw line. Clippers a little sloppy on this possession. They do get an open look. Morgan Ruba back rims a 3-ball. The ball goes out of bounds in front of that Pentucket bench. I think there's a magnet over there. It's about the 5th time the ball's gone out of bounds to the Pentucket bench. Clippers a little cold shooting here. Pentucket's making it tough. Getting late into some of these shot clocks here, and Clippers are having to force up some tough threes, but it'd be nice to see a couple jumpers go down here. 7-3, the Pentucket lead, final minute. Ooh, sweet little drive. Amelia Crow kisses it in off the glass. The Pentucket lead goes to 9-3. Newburyport quickly beats the trap and won. Good finish, Clara Thompson. Quickly on the attack. Good job by Newburyport. Took that ball right out of the hoop off the Pentucket make, and they score right back at Pentucket and won. Clara Thompson go to the line here to try to pay off the 3-point play. It's like watching an old Dave Clay coach team back in the day. Take the ball out of the hoop and go.
Loved it running gun.
Free throw is good. Newburyport with able to cut this lead to 9-6. Canyon quickly breaks the press all by herself, kicks it to the corner. Jumper is no good. Rebound though, Pentucket. Pentucket doing a good job on that offensive glass. Lexi Thompson, turnover, big steal. That's Burns, coast to coast, lays it in. Mackenzie Burns for Newburyport. Clippers defense leading to offense here. A strong finish to the quarter. The Pentucket lead is 9-8. 3-ball from Pentucket, does not go. That was by Amelia Crow. Rebound comes out again. Pentucket has it. Another shot at a 3. Does not go from Thompson. Pentucket another rebound. They're all over the glass right now. Clippers get some hands in. We're going to have a travel on Pentucket. I think Chloe Dansowitz there down low thought we may have had at least a jump ball, but it's going to be a travel on Pentucket. And look at this, with 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. Newburyport has the ball down now 9-8, but a chance to score here and take a lead into the second quarter. Strong finish to the quarter from Newburyport. Oh, but they turn it over off the inbound, and then Pentucket throws it right back. This clock stops mercifully as we catch our breath here with 4 seconds to go in the quarter. Newburyport ball. They're going to have to go the length of the floor in 4.2 seconds. Morgan Ruba inbounding. She's going to have to hoist one up here. Newburyport is not going to get a shot off. That Pentucket trap was just a little too much there to get up and down in 4 seconds. So first quarter in the books, 9-8. Pentucket leads Newburyport. Coach Dave Clay, my name's Drew Moholland. Coach, what'd you make of that first quarter?
I'm loving the pace.
Yeah.
I think both teams are full court man-to-man and looking to trap and cause chaos. And, you know, the team that stays composed the most right now is going to end up on top.
I like the I was a little bit worried there with a lot of the whistles in that first minute or two, but the officials ended up letting them play pretty good there in that first quarter, I thought.
They did. And I like the way Pentucket kept on attacking the rim when they had drawn those 2 fouls.
Seems pretty clear to me, Allie Gagnon of Pentucket Newburyport's going to have to find a way to either trap her or she comes across half court with a head of steam. It's a problem.
It is. She needs to get the ball out of her hands and then keep it out.
Now, Pentucket didn't exactly shoot lights out in that first quarter either, but, I mean, historically, Pentucket has shooters all over the court. That is kind of the danger when you start trapping guards and everything, right? It's you're leaving shooters open somewhere.
Yes.
We'll see how it all plays out here in this second quarter. Again, 9-8 Pentucket after one. Sometimes I find myself reading all the state champion banners that Newburyport has here in the gym. They've done a lovely job in here with this facility.
Yeah. Yes.
Clippers are going to roll out Morgan Ruba, Brooke Lawton, Ava Bailey, Alexandra Yavaro, and Clara Thompson. So back to the starting five there, as it turns out. Bailey has it for Newburyport. Clippers ball, looking to grab what would be their first lead of the night here, trailing Pentucket 9-8. Thinking about a three there was Thompson, turned it down. Ball comes back to the corner, Bailey. Bailey drives good, pump fake, jumper good. Ooh, that was pretty.
Great take.
Ava Bailey, beautiful move. Got the defender up in the air, little fadeaway on the 1 foot. And there's Gagnon, coast to coast again. Driving, gets fouled. I believe they're going to call that a shooting foul. Gagnon's going to go to the free throw line, a place she's very familiar with. 10-9, Newburyport the lead here. Gagnon 2 shots. First one back rim, no good. Second jumper is good. So 10-10, the Gagnon 1 of 2 at the free throw line. And Newburyport and Pentucket here. We got a barn burner 10-10 basketball game. Early second quarter. Ava Bailey has the ball for Newburyport. Picked up her dribble, has to get it free to Ruba. Ruba dumps it down low to Yavaro. 3-ball on the way, banks in. Ava Bailey banks in a 3-ball. I think I heard her call it, Coach. You?
She called it.
She called it, no doubt.
And I think the bank is still open over there.
13-10, the Newburyport lead. Oh, good deep. Ooh, Brooke Lawton not happy with that call. Lawton trying to put pressure there on Balakwa, who was bringing that ball up for Pentucket. Lawton definitely got ball on the reach. Maybe a little bit of the body contact is what got her there. Like Newburyport, not scared of Pentucket's press or anything here tonight. They're looking to kind of put the pressure on Pentucket the same way Pentucket always does.
Yes, they really are. They're doing a great job of it, too.
3-ball here from Pentucket is good. Amelia Crow drains it. That was a pretty looking stroke. 13-13 the score here. Newburyport basketball. Ava Bailey brings it across the divisional line. Ruba gonna let a 3 go. Threes are flying now. Everybody feeling good. That one does not go. Pentucket basketball. Sophia Balakwa guarded there by Lawton. This is worth the price of admission itself. Driving left side for Pentucket. Pretty move. Does not go though. That was Walsh. Devlin Walsh there. Went strong with the left hand. Tried to lay it in with the left hand, but was too hard off the glass. Another offensive rebound though. Newburyport's got to secure these rebounds and really secure the possession because Pentucket crashes the glass. And even when Newburyport's getting the rebounds, they're looking for quick steals here.
I think Newburyport needs to keep a tag on Amelia Crow. She's going to play at Babson College next year.
Babson, okay.
She was the flag football player of the year.
Wow.
She's a really good athlete. You don't want to see her get going.
Flag football is the new thing these days, huh?
Yeah.
It's never around when I was in high school.
And now I believe there's a girls' league within the state.
You're a wealth of information, Dave Clay. 13-13 our score. 6:13 to go. 13's are wild. 6:13 to go in this second quarter. Newburyport and Pentucket. Gagnon
Yeah, Newburyport in his zone right now.
Yeah, switching it up, trying to confuse Pentucket a little bit here. Pentucket struggling to penetrate through that zone.
They are.
Crow kicks into the corner, 3-ball up, 3-ball in and out. That was Gagnon there, letting that one fly. It does not go. Newburyport ball off the rebound, quickly looking to advance it. 3-ball does not go from Corneau there of Newburyport. Quickly in transition, and back the other way comes Newburyport. Pace of this game picking up now. Gagnon for 3, front rim, no good. 2-on-1 chance off the rebound here for Newburyport.
Claire,
good pass.
with the pass.
A little bit late. That was
Katie Tabor.
It's a good look. Newburyport had a 2-on-1. Going to get to the free throw line at least here as Tabor goes to the line. Tabor's got that interesting free throw stroke. Really pounds that ball with her right hand.
Does. You know what I like about it though? It's always consistent. So it's like developing a nice routine that calms her before a shot.
Yeah, it does the same thing every time.
That's what all good free throw shooters typically do. They have the same routine that.
How often did you try to get your teams to practice free throw shooting at practice?
My first 2 years at Newburyport, I'd had the players come in at 7 a.m. This is when we went to school at 7:30, and they'd have to shoot 50 free throws before school.
50 before school?
Before school,
wow.
Yep. And then I tracked them, and we tried to, reward the winners and help those who needed help with their shot. They can win or lose a game.
After the Tabor made free throw down there, 14-13 Newburyport, and they force a Pentucket turnover here, so 5 minutes to go. Newburyport basketball in a 1-point lead. Clippers are doing a good job versus this press. I imagine this Pentucket press causes a lot of problems for a lot of teams, but Clippers are staying calm, and right as I say that, they turn it over. 2-on-1 chance here for Pentucket. Good pass, Gagnon. Nice pump fake underneath, and it is laid in. That was Balakwa. The guard-to-guard combo there of Gagnon and Balakwa forcing a turnover and getting a quick layup. Pentucket back on top, 15-14. Saber there for Newburyport in the corner. Kicks it back out to Lawton. Lawton throws it down low to Thompson. Ref is going to call a jump ball here. I think Thompson thought she got grabbed on the wrist, but it's going to be a jump ball, which is going to give it to Pentucket here. 4.5 to go, second quarter, 15-14. Pentucket leads Newburyport.
Pentucket does a great job of doubling the post anytime the ball enters there. It's the second time they've got a tie-up.
Gagnon brings it across the divisional line, kicks it to a semi-open 3, does not go from Crow. Rebound, though, again, Pentucket. This is becoming a story, the offensive glass, but Newburyport turns it right over. Here comes Ruba. Gets it down into the corner to Bailey. Bailey throws it back to Ruba. Ruba looking to drive, makes a pass and then cut. That pass inside, though, wasn't handled cleanly. You can see what Ruba was trying to do. She made that pass to the post and then cut. She was actually wide open.
She was. That was a great cut. This looks like something they had planned, too.
It's like the old Princeton offense right now.
Yep.
Newburyport inbounds here. Down 15-14. It's Tabor. Gets it to Burns. To Bailey. Looking for a cutter. Could not quite connect with Thompson. Good defense by Pentucket there. They were not giving up much ground. Newburyport turns it over. And we're going to have a timeout. So timeout on the floor here. 15-14, the Pentucket lead over Newburyport with 3:47 to go in this first half. It's a Newburyport timeout there.
It's been an exciting game.
Yeah. Fairly, it's a little low scoring, but it's not short of action. It's every point is tough to come by here.
I mean, the amount of offensive rebounds that Pentucket is grabbing.
Yeah, that's a problem as this game
right
goes along, right?
But the fact that the Clippers are still in it.
You just look at the eye test, and Pentucket does have a size advantage on this Newburyport team.
They do, yep.
What would you always try to do when you're outmatched size-wise like that? It becomes a group effort, right? Rebounding.
It does. It does.
I imagine that was probably part of the message in the Newburyport huddle. New Newburyport coach here. Any insight on what Newburyport's trying to do this season from a philosophy standpoint?
I'm talking with Coach Mahan, just trying to establish his style now, and trying to meet the players where they're at and only grow. And he's been great. He had a great 2 years over at Georgetown. Was Division V Girls Coach of the Year out of the Boston Globe in his first year there, and took a year off, and now he's back on the sidelines, which is great to see.
Pentucket ball. Sorry, Coach.
Oh, no. That's
Gagnon with a 3.
Newburyport has great quick hands right now. They're really active.
Brooke Lawton quickly back the other way for the Clippers off the Pentucket miss by Gagnon. Ball swung in the quarter. Newburyport doing a good job with their up fakes. They're getting Pentucket to bite on a lot of these. They're getting some open looks, but that shot does not go.
They're trying to take advantage of their aggressiveness.
Yep. Gagnon looking to drive baseline quickly for Pentucket. Gives it up. 3 ball is short from Crow. Amelia Crow does not need much space to let that thing fly, does she?
She does not, no.
Kind of a weird game as far as had a couple moments of spurts by both teams, and then kind of in one of these lulls right here. That score's been 15-14 Pentucket for a couple minutes here. Defense is really grinding, getting after it. Ball thrown into the post here for Newburyport. Oh, nice move. Does not get the layup, though. Clara Thompson there. And after the miss, Newburyport with a quick foul on Pentucket. Thompson had a nice move there. Quick shoulder turn. I know that feeling. Sometimes you get so excited you made the move, you forget to finish.
Yep. That was a great move, though.
Just quick down there. Ball goes to Pentucket. Again, our team, by the way, here for NCM Hub. We appreciate it. Tom Goodwin on the camera, Maeve Power producing. Sarah Hayden, the boss, back at the studio. My name's Drew Moholland, alongside my partner Dave Clay, the former coach of boys basketball at Newburyport and St. John's Prep. He knows more about basketball in this gym than any of us at this point. Newburyport forces a miss, and back the other way they come. Ava Bailey with it. Top of the key, Bailey thinks about a 3. Pump fake. Good defense there by Crow. Brooke Lawton for Newburyport drives the baseline, looking for a cutter. Travel was called. I think the official also could have called a stepping on the baseline there, but
Newburyport has done a great job of hitting their cutters when they flash the hoop. It hasn't resulted in many points yet, but it's a good sign.
Defense is definitely keeping Newburyport in the game here too. This is about a 3-minute spell of no points, but Pentucket's not getting anything going either. Give credit to Newburyport's defense, not letting a struggling offense affect the D.
Yes.
Jumper from the corner, no good for Pentucket. Rebound, Newburyport. Morgan Ruba for the Clippers. Ruba looking for some help. Ooh. A little travel called there on Ruba. Coach Mahan, I don't think likes that call. I know what the call was there. The refs tend to let that go a little bit. I don't know. What do you think?
I think they were hearing from Coach McNamara.
Yeah, he's been on him about that. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And I think that may have played a factor in it.
Coach McNamara, how many years now for him?
I don't know the numbers, but I tell you what, he is one of the most respected coaches for boys and girls in the state.
3 ball, no good from Pentucket here as both teams continue in this dry spell. I would like to know what the secret is because Coach McNamara looks fantastic. Same as when I met him like 10 years ago. The guy does not age.
I've been fortunate enough to go out to his beach house and talk basketball with him. And it's always...
Well, that's a humble brag.
It is always interesting. He is fascinating.
Good basketball. One of the great local basketball minds around here. What would you do in these kind of spells here? Pentucket with a 15-14 lead, which that score stayed that way here for a few minutes as we approach the end of the first half. What would you tell your team when your shots aren't going down?
I try to get them to go to the rim.
Yeah.
They're calling the fouls when they do attack. The report has 4 right now on them, 1 more, and they're shooting free throws. And that's where they got, a good amount of their points right now.
Yeah.
And it's stressful. You know, it's Christmas. Midterms are coming up. Like
It's Christmas.
it's a lot.
It is a lot.
So I think just to take a deep breath right now. And
You got to tell your shooters to shoot, though, right? I mean,
you do. Got to have confidence in them. Got to show them that you have confidence in them.
the high school level too. It's a little easier to get gun shy. You know, I feel like you're a fan at the college level. Those guys know. I was brought here to shoot. I'm going to keep shooting. Sometimes at high school you get a little gun shy, though. You know.
Yep. And you saw over here, Pentucket pulled Amelia Crow to the side and just had a one-to-one with her. And I'm sure he was trying to just remind her of how good she is. And
yeah, because she's missed her last few too. You know, he's probably telling her those are good shots. Keep shooting them.
Exactly.
Buck and a half to go. First half, 15-14, the Pentucket lead. Newburyport with the basketball here. Let's see if we can get a little something going offensively. Both of these teams looking for that. There's that cut play, coach, you like, but Newburyport turns it over again. Gagnon with the steal and a double dribble here. Gagnon lost control, thought she had a cutter on her right side there, and then it kind of went away in the double dribble game. That was what you were talking about, though, Coach Clay. That cutter is there. It's open. Newburyport just has to be strong and make that pass.
And you know, and that's
Three ball in and out from Ruba. Good offensive rebound here from Newburyport's Thompson. The crowd wants a foul.
there.
Instead, they're going to get a jump ball. Pentucket came down with that rebound after Newburyport did not get the foul call.
You know, that's a good strategy Newburyport just had, that just trapping the rebounder right away. Slows the other team down. They can't get out and run.
The arrow does go to Pentucket here with 50 seconds to play. Pentucket with the ball and a 1-point lead at 15-14. Driving the lane is
That's
Gagnon.
a strong take.
And were they going to give her the shot here? She banked it in and got fouled.
May have been on the floor.
The refs are going to talk about it here and see if this is going to be a continuation. They're going to count it. Yep, 2 is good.
Wow.
So Gagnon's going to get the 2 points here and get the free throw. So Pentucket goes up 17-14 after an officials discussion. Coach Mahan thought Gagnon threw a shoulder in there on the drive. I can see him still talking with the official at half court. Free throw is good, so Gagnon tops off the 3-point play, and it is an 18-14 Pentucket lead here. Final 30 seconds to go first half. Brooke Lawton tries to drive baseline. They've been taking that away from her. She gets it back out to safety to Bailey. Bailey looks to take a 3-ball. She had to tuck it away. Good defense by Pentucket. Clippers pass into the paint is again knocked away. Clippers retain possession. Again, they just can't feed the post right now. It's an art feed in the post, Coach, right? It's struggling a little bit to get that ball in there. Pentucket in the final 5 seconds. A runner, Gagnon thought she got fouled. No call. Ball turned over to Newburyport. So Clippers have 5 seconds here. We saw this at the end of the first quarter, too. They didn't get a shot off, and they're not going to do it here either. As I think Bailey might have, can't get it off in time. Shot was waved off. I'm not exactly sure Bailey knew how much time was left on that clock there, because took that inbound and immediately, didn't put the head down and go.
No.
That is your first half of basketball.
Was a low-scoring game. That was
Low-scoring half, no doubt.
Pentucket won that quarter 3-0.
Is that right? Was it 15-14?
Yeah, it was 15-14 at the end of the first quarter.
Wow. Okay. So, yeah, that spell was a lot longer than I thought it was. 18-14 is the Pentucket lead here. You don't usually see that, do you?
You don't.
At the high school level. We'll chalk it up to good defense and not bad offense, because that's the time of year it is. It's Christmas. Again, my name is Drew Moholland alongside my partner Dave Clay here tonight. Newburyport Clippers basketball is the girls trailing Pentucket 18-14. For Newburyport to really be down 4 with a quarter like that where just nothing was falling, you almost got to go into the locker room, I would imagine, and say, pretty lucky to be here. We're in okay shape.
Yeah, we are not upset about that.
Yeah.
And credit to the coaching staff, and they're instilling some good defensive principles. They're using that to their strength right now. It's keeping them in the game.
I think we could almost describe this as a rock fight.
That is so accurate.
Did you like these games as a coach?
No. I loved high-scoring games. I loved.
Yeah, it is. It's an interesting. I mean, the pace is good. Both teams are speeding each other up. So it's funny that Newburyport's trying to make that pass into the paint, and they're really struggling to do it.
They are, and it's tough with Pentucket's size. Even if you do catch it, you're going against someone who's a little bit taller than you. Though credit to Newburyport, they've had a couple great post moves with Claire Thompson's fake, although she missed a layup. That was a great move. And then Ava Bailey had a great drive.
Yep.
And turnaround fadeaway.
I think when you talk about size, it's also length too, right? It's like those Pentucket long arms are getting in passing lanes and just knocking the ball loose. And then everybody's getting on the floor. That's kind of the second quarter, right? Everybody was diving after a lot of jump balls, all that stuff. All right, well, we'll take our first little halftime break here as Pentucket leads Newburyport 18-14 after the first half of play here. Clippers right in this thing. A bit of a rock fight, but they're right in this thing. Again, for our team, my name is Drew Moholland alongside my partner Dave Clay. Tom Goodwin on the camera here for NCM Hub, Maeve Power, Sarah Hayden back at the studio. The boss, Sarah Hayden. 18-14 Pentucket after the first half. We'll be back with second half action coming up. All right, welcome back to Newburyport High School here where the Newburyport Clippers trail Pentucket 18-14. It is girls basketball on a Friday night before Christmas. Actually, happy holidays to you, Coach Dave Clay, here doing the game with me tonight. How are you?
Great, how are you?
I'm doing good. You enjoyed that first half, did you?
I loved it. Happy holidays to you as well.
Thank you. Appreciate it. And happy holidays to all you out there listening in Radio Land and for all of you who watch it on the TV here, NCM Hub, Joppa Radio, we appreciate y'all. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas to you and yours. Pentucket girls basketball, always a powerhouse in the Cape Ann League. Newburyport right with them, though, after a, shall we be polite, coach, and call it just a very defensive second quarter?
Best defense I've seen all season. It has been great on both ends.
Things are about to heat up offensively. I can feel it.
Yep.
Newburyport trailing by 4 here. They get the first possession out of the gate. Ava Bailey there for Newburyport. There's that little cutter. Oh, can't quite connect. Chance of the left hand by Yavaro does not go. They executed the pass that time.
That was a great play call by Taman, trying to take advantage of Pentucket's aggressiveness and use it against them.
Allie Gagnon runs into trouble. Good trap by Newburyport. And we have a jump ball as there's a tie-up in the corner there. We may be pushing our record for jump balls. I'm going to need somebody to look that up at some point. I'm not sure I've ever seen so many.
I have not.
Pentucket ball here. Oh, good block from behind. Ava Bailey gets the possession for Newburyport. Here comes Brooke Lawton for the Clippers. Kicks it back to Bailey. Free throw line. Bailey kicks it out to Ruba. Thought about a three. Takes the free throw line. Jumper. Back rim. No good. Bailey down low. It's a loose ball in front of the Newburyport bench. Ball's going to go to Pentucket. Clippers still can't quite find that range right now. They need somebody to get hot.
They do. And once they do, it's going to be a game changer for them.
Yeah, sometimes you see that one ball go in, right? You're just going to see it.
Yep, and a great way to do that is to get to the free throw line.
Yeah.
Get a nice open jumper, see the ball go through, and then it should be.
It is a physical game down there. As Pentucket throws this ball down low, we're going to have a foul against Newburyport. Chloe Dansowitz. Dansowitz does a good job. She's got a little bit of a size advantage, but she really knows how to use her body. She gets great position on those entry passes.
She does.
For Pentucket.
She gets low and wide. It's hard to get around that, to front it.
She cuts to the hoop here. Great job to come up with that by Dansowitz. Kicks it out for a three, and it is made. 3-ball there from Balakwa, Sophia Balakwa of Pentucket. And the Pentucket lead has, well, in this game, let's face it, it's ballooned to 7. And Newburyport turns it over. Gagnon with the steal. Quickly up ahead to Dansowitz. Drives the lane. Lefty runner does not go. Rebound Pentucket. Gagnon does not go. Rebound
Pentucket.
Newburyport. We got a quick whistle here underneath.
Pentucket does a great job of crashing the weak side.
What did he call there?
I believe it was a foul on 14.
All right, 14 over the back. Yep. All right, so it's going to be Newburyport basketball there. I don't think the Pentucket bench loved that call, but it's going to go to Newburyport here, down 7.
But as a coach, that's a nice foul to have, Girls are being aggressive.
Yep.
It's one you can live with.
Clippers, Ava Bailey struggling to get it across the divisional line and turns it over. There comes Pentucket back the other way. Crow drives the lane. She is fouled on the floor here. Pretty physical here in this first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Gagnon for Pentucket with the inbound. Clippers got to be careful here. Find themselves in a trailing by 7. Oh, good steal by Lawton in the corner. Lawton trying to get to a loose ball, and she comes up with it. Brooke Lawton really, I mean, I don't think she has any points tonight, but Brooke Lawton's doing a lot on the defensive end. Really disrupting Pentucket.
Setting the tone defensively. You know, and when you're playing behind and you're seeing someone work that hard, it only steps up your game.
I feel like she might have got a little discouraged there. She had a couple of those early takes blocked, and she took it in on the trees, and I feel like she's not looking to drive as much. I'd love to see her maybe try to get to the rim a little bit because she's quick.
She is. She's been doing a great job bringing the ball up against some tough pressure.
Yeah, and I don't think she sat out a minute either, so no. She's a trooper out there tonight. There she is, just like I said, Lawton, I thought she was going to take it. She kicks it out. 3-ball back rim from Bailey. Rebound Pentucket. Nice big rebound. Devin Walsh. Walsh gets it up to Balakwa. Balakwa, pretty move. Thinks about feeding the post, kicks it back to Gagnon. Whenever Pentucket is in trouble, they find Gagnon. Ball comes back to Dancewitz. Oh, nice move, Dancewitz. Little right-handed runner. Lays it in off the glass. Dancewitz just a little fake. Made Newburyport bite, and then the C's parted. Easy layup. Biggest lead of the game here for Pentucket at 23-14. And a travel on Newburyport here. Clippers in the danger zone right now.
Yeah, Tiara Mastrangelo coming in, and Christina Corneau subbing in for the game as well.
This Mackenzie Burns there with the travel. Pentucket ball here. Looking to go up double digits. The lead is 9. Gagnon drives on the floor. Is the foul. Gagnon did make the layup, but the ref was very clear that foul was on the floor. It'll be Pentucket inbounding underneath the Clippers hoop.
So interesting basketball fact, Tiara Mastrangelo is the daughter of longtime Peabody head coach Chris Mastrangelo.
Oh. 3-ball off the inbound, does not go. Rebound Pentucket. Crow, who just missed that 3, tries to drive the paint and gets tripped up there. Another foul on Newburyport. These are stacking up quickly. That's the 4th team foul on Newburyport. Next one puts Pentucket at the free throw line. A good inbound play. Devin Walsh created a opening to receive that inbound pass, but couldn't finish the layup. Newburyport ball here. So Pentucket can't quite get that lead to double digits. Newburyport just sticking around here. Clippers ball. In the corner, here's a 3-ball. Mackenzie Burns, a little too much adrenaline. Sent that one a little bit long. Here comes Gagnon for Pentucket. Off the miss. Gagnon looking to drive. Good job by Burns staying in front of her. That's just a tough finish.
That was a tough take.
Gagnon makes the layup. Very contested layup. Burns was right there with her, but Gagnon was just too tough and too strong. Put it in off the glass. Timeout Newburyport as the Pentucket lead goes to 25-14. You knew if Newburyport didn't come out and start making some shots here, Coach Dave Clay, they were going to be in trouble because Pentucket wasn't going to stay cold all night.
No, that was an impressive take. That
Gagnon,
yeah. She not only takes contact well, but also delivers contact well. That was a great take.
And Burns was right with her.
She was.
On that last drive. She cut off the baseline and really did everything right. Sometimes you just got to tip your cap. Good basketball move. All right, 25-14, Pentucket, the lead here over Newburyport. The coach, Tim Mahan of Newburyport, has called the timeout here. Try to rally the girls here a bit. What do you think he's saying in that huddle right now?
No, it was a great timeout by Coach Mahan. Calm his girls down. Mix up a defense probably. Get them in a set they're familiar with coming out. Just a lot of familiars to calm them down.
It's going to be a tough spot as a coach because obviously your team has brought the effort tonight. I mean, there's no shortage of that. It's a physical game. Everybody's diving on the floor. It's shots just aren't going right now. I mean, it's going to be a frustrating thing as a coach.
It has, but I'm sure I'm sure he's very proud right now. Their body language, their effort, despite some bounces that haven't gone their way, they're being very resilient right now and not giving up and not showing any poor body language.
There's also no poor body language in downtown Newburyport tonight. Have you walked through? It is packed during the Christmas season. I went out for dinner before the game. It was incredible. It's like a postcard, too. It's a lovely city.
It is a beautiful city.
Back to basketball. 4 minutes to go here, third quarter. 25-14, the Pentucket lead. There's a free throw line jumper, does not go, from Ava Bailey. Newburyport on the offensive glass, though. Burns comes down with it, gets fouled. Newburyport's going to retain the possession. Feels like a good shot right there from Bailey. Got to the free throw line. Seems like a comfortable spot for her.
Yeah, she elevated above everyone else. Nice open shot.
Just going to see him go down. This drought for Newburyport is like, 12 minutes or so without a field goal? Off the inbound down low.
Nice
spin move. Yeah, drop step Clara Thompson. Caught that inbound pass right in the paint. Good spin move. That's the move she used earlier successfully, too. Just this time she's able to finish. Belacqua loses it. Good job. There it is again. 4 bodies on the floor here. We have another jump ball. That's what you like from Newburyport tonight here. They're forcing deflections. They're getting on the floor first and jump balls here. It's going to stay Pentucket ball. 25-16, the Pentucket Panthers lead. 3:44 to go, third quarter.
Katie Tabor in for Mackenzie Burns for Newburyport.
Oh, good inbound. So anything you can do, I can do better. Pentucket answers the Newburyport inbound underneath the hoop with their own and gets an easy layup.
A little screener action.
Tabor quickly back the other way, looking to get 2 back for Newburyport. Keeps the ball alive. I think she was a little surprised she was still in bounds, but is able to save the possession for Newburyport. Looking to drive is Yavaro. Good move. Yavaro kisses it in off the glass. She gave a look like I'm not sure she meant to do that, but Pentucket quickly back the other way. Layup does not go. Oh, Newburyport has the rebound, but then they kind of just cough it up, and it's going to lead to a 3-ball. You hate that turnover right there. Newburyport had the stop. They just couldn't secure the possession, and it leads to a 3. Pace here really picking up. 3-ball from Newburyport does not go. It was
nice rebound.
Cornell with the miss.
Two offensive rebounds. Newburyport's getting after it on the glass as well now.
Yeah, that's Bailey down low and
Clara Thompson.
Yep.
That's one of those, like in hockey, you don't pass it in front of the net. In basketball, you don't save it underneath your own hoop.
I think I've seen you get angry about that once or twice.
I'm sure I have, yep.
30-18, the Pentucket lead. Long 3-ball. Does not go from Tabor. Rebound Newburyport.
Yeah, another offensive rebound by Newburyport.
Yeah, Clara Thompson getting on the glass. Clara Thompson played a lot of minutes tonight here, too. Looking strong. A lot of energy up and down the court here. Kind of like what she's bringing tonight. Lead back down to 10, and now a steal from Newburyport. Ava Bailey, coast to coast, lays it in. Ooh, missed the uncontested layup. She screams and yells at the ceiling as Pentucket brings it back the other way. And they're going to get to the free throw line. Amelia Crow was feeling the numbers there. Took it hard to the hoop and got fouled. Tough swing there for Newburyport as Bailey couldn't finish the layup and Crow gets to the free throw line. (30-20), the Pentucket lead. 2 free throws here. First one goes for Amelia Crow. (31-20) Pentucket. Second free throw is also down. 32-20. And that's always coaches love that, don't they? You make that second free throw right into the press.
Yep.
Just a good time to press off a make. Newburyport desperately needs some catch fire here. Instead, they turn it over. Belacqua with the steal. Belacqua, good handles on that dribble. Head consistently up. Good playmaker. Crow drives the lane. Good spin move. Can't finish. Ooh. Ball's going to go to Newburyport. Pentucket bench, as you may have heard, did not like that call very much. Coach McNamara politely having a word.
He is doing it. like a gentleman right now. It's a nice casual conversation.
It's easier to not be furious when you're up 12, right?
It is. It is.
Newburyport brings the ball up here. Bailey throws it down low. That's a great catch. Ooh, a lot of contact down low. No call on Thompson. 3-ball chance here from Newburyport. Does not go. Shot was
another
long.
Offensive rebound by Newburyport's Claire Thompson.
Yeah, Thompson really battling down low. I don't know about you, Coach. I thought Newburyport deserved a trip to the line there. Seemed a lot of body contact down
They
low.
look a little tough. But it may have been like a makeup call for the out-of-bounds play.
Yes, I think you might be right. Two free throws here for Thompson for Newburyport. First one is good. 32-21, the Pentucket lead here. Clippers are sticking around. Second one from Thompson is good. Kira Mastrangelo out there also here. Newburyport looking for a little energy, fresh legs out there. Tabor guarding the ball here on Balakwa. Good press break though by Pentucket. They free up some space, swing the ball, 3-ball from Crow. Oh, pretty. We told her she wasn't going to stop shooting, and Amelia Crow drains that one. A big shot to put Pentucket up 35-22. Final minute of this third quarter. Newburyport needs to finish this third quarter strong here. Try to cut into this gap. Jumper from Lawton does not go front rim. Might be some tired legs because Brooke Lawton, I don't think, has sat a minute in this game. And now Pentucket beats the Clippers back the other way. The lead is 15 here. Danger zone for Newburyport. Final 50 seconds. Ava Bailey quickly across the divisional line. Gets it to Mastrangelo. Good pass down low to Tabor. Tabor finds a cutter. Good catch. Good lay-in. Ava Bailey with the lay-in on the good feed from Tabor. Now we're cooking here a little bit. Pentucket back the other way. Quickly advancing the ball. Balakwa swings it to Crow. Crow with a jumper, got fouled in the act of shooting, so Crow's going to get to the free throw line here. That's what happens when you make a couple threes like Crow has, right? You're going to get to get up on her a little bit more.
You can see Coach McNamara pointing to the clock. I think he wanted to hold the ball for that last shot.
Newburyport will have a chance to do that if they can not give up an offensive rebound here. 37-24 Pentucket. Final seconds of this third quarter. First free throw for Crow goes down, 38-24. Coach McNamara giving a couple of those starters a rest here for the final trip. Quick breather, right? You get the final 20 seconds of the quarter, and then and there is that offensive rebound we talked about from Pentucket. They're going to get to fire away. There's Crow. Again, misses the 3-ball. Good rebound by Lawton for Newburyport. Quickly advances it. Jumper goes from Mastrangelo. Nice work there. And the lead is down to 12. Final 5 seconds. Pentucket. Here's Crow. Lets a 3-ball go at the buzzer. Is long. Ball comes back. If this 3 is going to be good. If it goes, it does not go. Allie Gagnon quickly got that rebound, and she was well aware of the clock. Got it up in time, but the 3 does not go. 38-26 Pentucket after 3. Good jumper here by Mastrangelo to close out the third quarter. It feels like a big bucket. Newburyport just staying connected here.
And Mastrangelo is a great shooter, and that could be the one that needed to go down.
Let's see if we can get her going a little bit. Newburyport doing a good job on the glass. So is Pentucket. Offensive rebounding has, I mean, these two teams are just crashing the boards tonight. 38-26. So you're down 12 here. You got 8 minutes of basketball to go here as we enter the fourth quarter. Coach Dave Clay, I mean, Newburyport's rotation is not necessarily deep, but you want to try to maximize possessions here. Do you see them coming out pressure again or what?
I think so. I think they've done well with it. And, I mean, that quarter was Amelia Crow was the difference. She had 11 points that quarter, 2 threes, a couple good takes to the rim.
Yeah, what was it? We were talking late in that first half. She had missed some shots, but you mentioned that one of the coaches was talking to her individually, and we thought that message was keep shooting. We need you.
That was a small call. That was a great move by the assistant coach to notice that, acknowledge it, pull her aside, talk to her.
How important is that at this level? You must rely on your assistant coaches like crazy.
It's huge. You know, when you have good assistant coaches, it makes your job so much easier. For one to notice that, you know, see that it bothered her, and then that was impressive. And typically, assistant coaches just have a great relationship with the players. You know, they don't have to come down on them that much. They have to be the good guy.
Good cop, bad cop.
Yep.
Newburyport basketball here. Chance to cut it to single digits, maybe with a 3, and a travel is called on Ava Bailey. She doesn't like the call. I like that from Coach Mahan because I thought Bailey should have fired that 3 too. She had the look, and Mahan's over there. Coach Mahan just saying, fire that thing.
Yep. That was a great set to come out of the quarter.
Especially versus the tough Pentucket defense like this. You know, their defensive sets, they're probably not giving up too many open looks. You get that open look, take it.
You get it. Yep.
38-26, Pentucket with the lead and the basketball. Balakwa.
Yeah, Newburyport in his nice zone right now, being very active.
Ball comes over to Crow. Shot clock goes under 10. We haven't seen too much of that tonight. Good defense here by Newburyport. Nice trap. A good steal. Active hands. The horn was for a shot clock violation, but Newburyport had secured the steal, so in transition they go. Tabor has it. Oh, she gets trapped, though, by Pentucket, and Pentucket forces a turnover. Quickly back the other way. Here comes Balakwa. Balakwa thought about driving the lane. Kicks it back out, gets it to Dancewitz. There's another turnover. Brooke Lawton with the steal, 2-on-1. Good pass to Tabor. I thought so. I think it's a good call. She's going to get called for a travel here. 2-on-1, and Tabor just kind of caught that on a weird stride.
The defensive effort has been exceptional right now on both ends, but it's keeping Newburyport in this game.
38-26, 6:48 to play. I feel like if Newburyport could get this thing maybe to 6 points or so, just see if Pentucket can feel a little pressure.
Exactly.
A little game pressure. There's a good drive, though, by Gagnon. Coach McNamara always has very well-coached teams, and I noticed these first 2 possessions, they're taking that shot clock under 10. I mean, they know they got a 12-point lead here, and that fourth quarter clock at this level, when you play in 8-minute quarters, it gets late early.
It does. You know, hats off to Newburyport. I think their defense really threw Pentucket off for a little bit. They went from man back to zone. They're mixing it up well.
First free throw good from Gagnon. Second one no good. Nice rebound by Burns down low. A little anxious, though, a little over aggressive. Throws that pass away. I think Newburyport's just a little bit shocked sometimes when they come down with these rebounds and they don't have 2 Pentucket girls draped all over them.
Yeah.
Pentucket basketball here, up 13. Gagnon. Ooh, there's a travel. It's turning into a travel fest here. What do you think? Maybe a little fatigue setting in here a little bit. Some of these guards.
Absolutely. They've been going hard all game.
Let's see if Newburyport can make their run. The time is now. Ball in the corner. Ava Bailey for Newburyport. Swings it to Thompson. Thompson drives the lane. Back to Bailey. 3-ball. This would be big. Back rim, no good. Clippers crash the boards. Nice rebound, though. Chloe Dancewitz. Strong rebound. Gets it to Balakwa. Balakwa throws it down low. Ooh. We're going to have a jump ball here as the ball gets sandwiched between the rim and the backboard. The referee was, Coach Mahan comes in. Pretty good ups from Coach Mahan to get that ball.
You know, when he was, last time we dunked, we were just talking about this a couple days ago. He was 40 years old when he last dunked.
When he last dunked?
I think he still has it in him. It might be a good men's league pickup right now.
Coach Mahan, save that one for the tape. Pentucket with the inbound here, 39-26. They have the lead in their away green uniforms. Balakwa, nice move around Burns. Drive and kick, beautiful pass. Little jumper, Gagnon in the corner, does not go. Rebound goes out of bounds, gonna stay with Pentucket. Shot clock does not reset, 12 to shoot. 5:45 left in the game. Another good inbound pass. Pentucket with a little lay-in. Amelia Crow, she can find space.
She can. She sealed that defender real well. A good position.
Newburyport basketball here. Trailing now by 15. Coming up on 5 minutes to play. Thompson for Newburyport. Kicks it back to Burns. Burns with an up fake. Lawton turns down the shot. Gets it to Thompson, drives the lane. Gets bailed out with a foul there. Shot clock was running low. Newburyport's turning down a lot of those 3 balls and trying to get it down low. Thompson was kind of forced to go up through a couple of the trees there and does get the foul call. Clara Thompson at the line for Newburyport, trailing Pentucket 41-26. First free throw up and good. All right, Coach. Newburyport has been getting to the line tonight. They've been making Pentucket pay. They're making their free throws.
They are.
Second one on the way here. No good that time. Believe that's the announcer jinx. Travel called, though, on Crow. Newburyport's going to retrain this possession here. Still just a 14-point game with 5 minutes to play. Timeout Newburyport. Coach Mahan here. He knows his team's in this game. They can make a little something happen.
Yep. I think they're going to come out. I'm not going to say positive, but I bet he's drawing up a play for Kiara Mastrangelo to get a 3-point shot off. Because if you can cut this to 11, you're in a good spot.
It would be great to see the Clippers get this thing maybe just to single digits, just again to see. Let's face it, historically, Pentucket blows out a lot of teams. You know, get them in a close game. Just feel that game pressure, right?
Yes. And I believe Pentucket has 3 seniors who are going on to play college next year. So they get some talent.
There's no nil deals at the high school level, right?
No. Not yet.
It is crazy. You watch the college game, so different now, isn't it?
It is. It's wild.
All right, Newburyport ready to break the huddle here. Again, my name is Drew Moholland, alongside my partner, the former coach of Newburyport boys basketball, Dave Clay, and St. John's Prep basketball, Dave Clay. Thanks. It's been a pleasure doing this one with you tonight, Coach.
This has been a blast.
Again, happy holidays to you and yours and everybody out there listening and watching. Maeve Power producing, Tom Goodwin on the camera tonight for the NCM Hub, and the boss, Sarah Hayden. Thank you, all for all the great work through all of 2026. 3 ball does not go there from Burns from Newburyport. Rebound pulled down by Pentucket. Balakwa quickly across the divisional line for the Panthers.
We're getting Newburyport in a 2-3 zone right now.
I guess that was the timeout, right? Throw a little zone at him, see what happens.
Yep.
Good ball movement, though. Balakwa gets it in the corner. 3 ball goes.
That can hurt a zone.
Yes, the zone did not work, and tough break there as number 14, Mastrangelo from Newburyport, lost her footing in front of the Clippers bench. So that's a travel. So Pentucket now up 44-27, 17-point lead, and they have the ball with 4 minutes to go here.
Yeah, we got Christina Corneau checking in for Clara Thompson.
I really like Balakwa, too. She's a pass first point guard, but she's been steady with the ball all night.
She has.
I'm not sure she has any turnovers, very few, but tends to make the right pass, and you give her the open look like that last one and knocks down a big 3.
She is a one-man press breaker.
Yeah. Balakwa in the corner. Again, good entry pass into the post. Good ball movement here by Pentucket. 3 ball does not go. Rebound, though, Pentucket. Crow's going to let this one fly. That one's a front rim. Another rebound by Pentucket, although Newburyport's going to force a jump ball underneath the hoop, and it will be Clippers ball on the possession arrow. Does Coach McNamara recruit this size for the offensive rebounding?
No, how he does, you know what he does? He does a phenomenal job of getting involved with his youth programs.
Yeah.
Developing those strong relationships where the girls can't wait to come play for him.
Pentucket ball here. Again, working some clock now. This is a smart team. 44-27 is the score. 3:40 to play in this basketball game. Nice pass down low. That was Crow to Devlin Walsh. Walsh is going to get to the free throw line for 2 shots. Crow just has that good basketball IQ. It just feels like she makes the right play every time.
She does. And Babson's a terrific, not only academic school, but athletically, the teams compete at a high level.
That's a serious level of basketball. To be sending three kids from Pentucket already knowing that they're going to be playing college ball. I ever tell you the story? When I was at Bryant University my freshman year. We had a group of guys just playing. And we had all played, you know, we could play a little bit, but not like the Bryant University's women's squad. And they were looking to play some guys just to, you know, get some action in. They like to get physical. Not only did they out-muscle us and out-tough us, they blew us off the court. It was ugly.
I want to say I'm surprised.
I know you're not surprised.
that level of basketball is high.
It is. People, I just laugh when people like, oh, well, it's a D2 team. I was like, have you ever seen?
Yeah. Even to play at the Division III level now is tough.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. The margins are. Anyway, there's my embarrassing story for the holidays. Not so embarrassing. They were a good team, that group. Pentucket ball, nice lay-in. Yeah, Devin Walsh there with the lay-in. Strong finish here from Walsh, getting to the free throw line a couple times. Newburyport quickly advances here. 48-27, the Pentucket lead. Gagnon with another steal. Smart play. She's going to pull this ball back, work some clock. Actually, she's going to throw it down to the post. Yeah, nice move and a nice lay-in. Chloe Dansowitz here. And Pentucket has started to take the air out of the Newburyport sails here. It's a little bit too much depth, a little bit too much. It's just a strong team, this Pentucket team.
Yep.
Newburyport still competing, though. Ava Bailey in the corner, throws it to Lawton. Lawton looking for some help.
That's what this kind of pressure does. It just wears you down. You know, and this is when you start to get separation from other teams.
That shot is blocked as Corneau tried to take it to the rack, gets blocked, and it's going to be Pentucket ball here. $1:50 to go in this basketball game. 50-27, the Pentucket lead, and both teams are going to empty the benches here and give some of the subs that have not seen action here tonight with this game firmly in Pentucket's hands here. This was a game all the way into this fourth quarter.
Yeah, the score does not tell how this game really was.
Reese Anderson out there for Newburyport. Quinn Fenn. Tabor stays out there. Pentucket just swinging this ball around here. Gabardi for Pentucket. It's Balakwa. Not going to sit out a moment tonight, apparently. There's Crow, who knocks down a jumper. Balakwa to Crow is a deadly combination. Crow and Balakwa will now check out of this game. Just one little cherry on top there. Pick and roll, nice jumper. Pentucket timeout there, I think, just to get the final subs in. 52-27, the Pentucket lead here over Newburyport. Final 90 seconds of this one. Probably not too many surprises here, Coach. Pentucket is going to be the real deal to be reckoned with again this year, and I think it's a promising Newburyport team here, too. This is going to feel like a stinging loss, but as you mentioned, this game was close halfway into the fourth quarter. Good effort tonight from the Newburyport girls.
Yeah, Newburyport's very athletic, and Coach Mahan has their defense running on all cylinders right now, so it just comes down to hitting shots, really. It's just tough.
Promising program here for Coach Tim Mahan and the Newburyport Clippers. Expect them to have a good year in the Cape Ann League. They'll get their fair share of wins.
Oh, they sure will. Newburyport has nothing to hang their heads about after this game. This was a tremendous effort.
Final minute here. Newburyport brings the ball up to Boer for the Clippers. Gets it down into the corner. There's Anderson. Kick out jumper. Does not go from Mastrangelo. Rebound Pentucket.
Love to see that both coaches still coaching their teams hard.
Yeah, this is always the time. And I also love seeing the starters, too, rooting on these subs, too, because they know more than anybody how hard all these kids work in practice, right?
Yes, they really do.
I mean, they make the starters better on a daily basis out there, yeah.
Yep, it's always nice when you can get those players in.
I always think you got a good chemistry with the team when you see, like, the starters really cheering for when somebody who doesn't get as many minutes makes a big shot or something at the kind of garbage time. Final 40 seconds missed by Pentucket. Newburyport basketball. Here comes Reese Anderson across the divisional line. Anderson looks to throw it down low to Tabor. She elevates, makes a catch. Free ball does not go from Mastrangelo. Rebound Newburyport. Tabor is going to let it fly. And that does not go.
I love the effort Newburyport's still playing with right now.
Yep, they're going to end up being stuck on this 27 number, I think, although they're still pressing. So the final whistle here. Coach Mahan's team. And there is a foul on Newburyport. No bonus action here, so Pentucket will have to inbound it again. 52-27. Pentucket here, final 30 seconds. Again, we'll say goodbye to our team here. Thank you very much to the former coach of Newburyport boys and St. John's boys, Dave Clay. This has been a pleasure, my man.
This has been a blast. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for doing it. We appreciate it. Tabor with a steal for Newburyport. Clippers looking for a three to get to that 30 mark. Reese Anderson turns it down. Throws it down low. We get another foul here against Pentucket. Final 7 seconds. May Power, thank you for all your work in the 2025 year. On to 2026 we go. Tom Goodwin on the camera here for the NCM Hub. And, of course, a big thank you to the boss, Sarah Hayden, back at the station, who I think is pulling double duty on a late Friday night. I believe she's the one at the station right now. Three ball does not go from Newburyport. Rebound Pentucket. And they will make the classy move and pull that ball out. Not fire up a last second shot. And that is how this game ends. The Pentucket girls, the Pentucket Panthers, take out Newburyport on their home court. 52-27. Pentucket is the final. Final thoughts, Coach Dave Clay.
Great game by both teams. Great effort, great sportsmanship. It was that was a fun game to watch. It was nice to see the adjustments out of halftime by both coaches. And once shots started falling, as we talked about, it was going to be the difference in the game.
Nothing like holiday hoops, right? Good way to launch into the holiday season. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays to you and yours.
Well.
And to everybody listening out there, thank you. It's been Friday Night Hoops. Again, final score from Newburyport High School. Pentucket 52, Newburyport 27. Thank you all and good night.